Hello and welcome back, dear students. Wish you all stay happy, healthy, and safe at home and do your studies regularly and properly. I'm Yojana Parak, and today we are going to see Chapter 7 for Standard 11 students from your OCM subject, that is Organization of Commerce and Management. The name of seventh chapter is Public Sector, Private Sector, and Global Enterprises. Now, in this chapter, in the previous videos, we have done public sector, private sector, and global enterprises. And now we are moving to the next topic, that is joint venture. So, by the name only, you can understand joint, that means being merged, venture, that is business or units, business units. So, here, two or more business units are merging. This you can understand by the title, by the name only. Now, let us see the meaning of joint venture. A business unit which join hands with the other units for mutual benefit. Now, if they are merging, then they should have the mutual benefit and their goal should be same. One goal and mutual benefit should be there. They should not consider the benefit of their own only. So when they get merged, they have to consider benefit of both or all the units which are being merged. So a business unit which join hand with other unit for mutual benefit is known as joint venture. Mutual benefit, that is the benefit of all. Such units joining hands can be private, government, government owned, or global enterprises. So there is no particular limitation. Joint venture can be within private and government, private and global enterprise, government and private, government and global enterprise, government and government. So in this way, those units can be private, government, or global enterprise which join hands, that means which are getting merged. These enterprises survive for a longer period because they are supported by another unit, another business unit. If they are not able to survive in the competition in this market alone, so they join their business with another company and that will give them support. So they can survive for a longer period. Business units of any size, whether they are small or big, whether it is sole proprietorship, partnership, or company, so it is of any size, can join to fulfill and safeguard mutual interest. Mutual interest, that is interest of both or all the companies. Joint venture should fulfill the mutual requirements of the parties. Now, once they get merged, then there is nothing personal between them. It is of all, and they have to consider everyone united in that unit. The new unit is formed after getting merged, and all the units which have merged do not have to think about their personal requirements or about their personal profit or about their personal interest. They have to look out for the interest, the requirements, and the benefit of all the units which are merged. So they have to consider mutual interest, mutual profit, mutual benefit, and mutual requirement of the parties. If joint venture occurs between two enterprises of two different countries, then it becomes mandatory to follow the rules formed by both the countries. In joint venture, two business units utilize the resources to the best of their activities by using their expertise and bear the business risk and divide the profits amicably. Friendly, they do the business, and even if they make profit, they will share it friendly, or even if any of the unit is making loss, so that loss will also be bear by them mutually. And even the resources of both the countries, if there is joint venture between two different countries, so resources of both the countries will be used by them. So in this way they get the benefit of resources, and second thing, they share the profit and loss equally between them. So that is the mutual understanding between those units which have merged. Now the main objective of creating joint venture are expansion of business, development of new product, creation and expansion of new market. Recently, number of industrial units have created joint venture with other industrial units. Such joint ventures are started to utilize their excess capacity to develop distribution channels, to improve production technique, or for financial reasons. So, what can be the reason for joint venture? सो सबसे पहले हम ये समझते हैं कि जॉइंट वेंचर होने का कारण क्या हो सकता है। जॉइंट वेंचर, अगर कोई कंपनी स्टैब्लिश्ड है, वेल स्टैब्लिश है, उसे कोई चीज़ की कमी नहीं है, तो वो अपना बिजनेस एक्सपांड करने के लिए भी जॉइंट वेंचर कर सकती है। अदरवाइज कोई यूनिट जो वीक है, लॉस कर रही है और उसे अभी भी सर्वाइव करना है कंपटीशन में, वो वाइंड अप नहीं होना चाहती, तो वो किसी स्ट्रॉन्ग यूनिट के साथ मर्ज हो जाएगी, सो दैट वो कंपनी के साथ सर्वाइव कर सके। और अगर उसे लॉस भी हो रहा है तो जो स्ट्रॉन्ग यूनिट है, फाइनेंशियली साउंड है, वो उसे कवर अप कर सकती है। सो इन दिस वे जॉइंट वेंचर का पर्पस क्या हो सकता है? एक्सपांशन ऑफ बिजनेस, कि एक मार्केट से दूसरे मार्केट में वो इन्वॉल्व हो रहे हैं, दूसरे यूनिट के कस्टमर्स के साथ इन्वॉल्व हो रहे हैं। डेवलपमेंट ऑफ न्यू प्रोडक्ट, उनका अपना जो प्रोडक्ट है उसके साथ साथ जो नई यूनिट मर्ज हुई है उसका भी प्रोडक्ट वो डेवलप करते हैं, इससे उनके ही बिजनेस में एक नया प्रोडक्ट ऐड हो जाता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, a car unit get merged with a motorcycle making unit, so it will add a new product in their business, that now the company which was making only car, it is making motorcycle also. So in this way they will add new product, and also they will get new market for their product. Creation of expansion of new market. In this way, when first they were making only cars, they were related to the higher society only, but now they are manufacturing bikes also, so that will be affordable by middle class people also, and in this way they will get new market of middle class people too. So till they were making only cars, that was affordable by rich people, so they were only in the market of rich society. But now as they are making bikes too, so that is affordable for middle class people too, and now they will get a new market of middle class society too. So in this way, by adding a new unit with them, by merging with new unit, they will get new product, new market, and uh, they can expand their business. Recently, number of industrial units have created joint ventures with other industrial units. Such joint ventures are started to utilize their excess capacity. If they have excess money, if they have excess resources, or if they have excess labor, uh, so this kind of excess resources can be utilized by merging with another unit, and that unit which is lacking in those resources, so the unit which has these resources in excess, so that can be provided to the another unit which has lack of resources, and in this way resources can be made useful, and even that another unit can be made profitable. सो जिस यूनिट में रिसोर्सेज की कमी है, अगर किसी दूसरी यूनिट के पास रिसोर्सेज ज़्यादा है और यहाँ से वो रिसोर्सेज को यूज़ में नहीं लिए जा रहे हैं, तो उन रिसोर्सेज को डाइवर्ट कर दिया जाएगा बाय जॉइंट वेंचर टू द यूनिट जहाँ पर जिसके पास रिसोर्सेज की कमी है, एंड अब वो उसके पास रिसोर्सेज मिलने के बाद उसका ऑप्टिमम यूज़ कर सकती है एंड अपने आप को डेवलप कर सकती है. अब जॉइंट वेंचर है तो दूसरी यूनिट डेवलप होगी, तो उसके साथ साथ जो यूनिट उन्हें रिसोर्सेज प्रोवाइड कर रही है उसका भी डेवलपमेंट होगा. सो इन दिस वे रिसोर्सेज का भी यूज़ हो सकता है और उनका डेवलपमेंट भी हो सकता है. रिसोर्सेस यू कैन कंसिडर, अगर किसी के पास कैपिटल ज़्यादा है, किसी के पास लैंड ज़्यादा है, किसी के पास लेबर ज़्यादा है, या फिर किसी के पास जो मशीनरीज़ है वो ज़्यादा है, या उनके पास मटेरियल एक्सेस में आता है. एनीथिंग कैन बी इन रिसोर्सेज विच दे हैव इन एक्सेस, सो दैट कैन बी यूटिलाइज बाय द वे ऑफ जॉइंट वेंचर. To develop distribution channels, so and to improve production technique, or for financial reason. If they want to develop their distribution channels, that can be also the purpose for entering into a joint venture. If they want to improve their production technique, so they can merge with the unit which is using advanced technology, so it will improve their production technique too. Or for financial reason, if they are not financially sound and they want financially back support, so that purpose can also be for doing joint venture. So because of numerous reasons, nowadays many business units are being merged in joint venture with other companies, with other units. In India, there is no separate law for joint venture. The company listed in India is considered as domestic company. Number of joint ventures are operating successfully in India at present. So there is no particular law for joint venture, but mostly companies joint with other company, so they have to follow the company rules only, and if that is from India, so they will follow the Indian Companies Act, or if they are from other country, so they will have to follow both the countries' rules and regulations. Number of joint ventures are operating successfully in India at present. Those global enterprises which want to have partnership, or those non-resident Indians who want to invest in India, in Indian industries, should have government approval. Now, those who wants to enter in global enterprise by the way of joint venture, or those NRIs, or you can say those Indians, or those people who wants to Indian, who are non-resident of India, who wants to invest in India by the way of joint venture, so they can do joint venture, and for that government should give them approval. That means Indian company will invest in other companies of other country, and other countries people will invest in Indian company. So in this way the healthy relation also can be maintained between two countries. Such approval can be available as per the policy of the Reserve Bank of India or from the Foreign Investment Promotion Board FIPB. So, if they want to get merge or they want to do joint venture with any foreign company, or any foreign company want to do joint venture with Indian company, so they have to ask the permission of RBI or Foreign Investment Promotion Board, and according to their policies only they can do the joint venture between two different countries. So this is what joint venture is, in which two units are merged with the mutual objective, with mutual understanding, with mutual requirements and mutual benefits. So they are, once they get joint, that is known as joint venture. There is no particular unit, there is a single unit. They become, all different units become a single unit, and that they will have to consider the profit or the objective or the interest or requirements of every unit which has got merged, because they are now one unit. So this is what joint venture is. And joint venture can be in between government company or government or private unit, or it can be between global enterprise too. So there is no boundary in which unit can do joint venture, and even joint venture can be done beyond the political boundaries in other countries too. And nowadays in India, joint venture is very popular and it is successfully operating too in India. And joint venture can be done because of different purpose. If they want to expand their market, if they want to develop their product, or they want to get new product, or if they want to expand their business, or there can be that they are not financially sound, or they want to develop distribution channel, they want to use their access capacity, access resources, or they want to get new and advanced technology. So there can be numerous reason for doing joint venture. And once they do joint venture, that means they become one unit. Those unit which are merged in joint venture become one unit. So this is what joint venture is.